Hello?
Periodically, just look at it. 'Cause if it turns off, it's cool.
Alright, man. Nah, bro, this is epic, bro.
It is, bro.
Even better, man.
All right, let's see what we got. All right, so we did audio check. There's no way. It should be okay.
testing.
Test.
Should be good. I mean,
Yeah, we
there's
did
no
it.
way for us to know because they're not
Yeah,
headphones, so.
of course. Yeah, it's just by faith. You're just walking
Just
by
by
faith.
faith, bro. We gotta pray. It comes out
Yeah,
good.
bro, the audio's okay.
Oh, shit.
Guys, welcome back to the Get Online podcast. Today we got my boy Harby.
Hello, guys. Nice to meet you.
I met Harby through Juana's, like at that party.
Yeah.
So remember, one of
remember
my
that.
like the funniest memories is when this guy and like a whole bunch of other people.
Bro,
I'm gonna ask Juana's if I can include the clip. Shout out Juana's though.
I remember that day so
everybody
vividly.
grabbed the first birthday. They threw him into the pool, bro. And keep in
Bro,
mind,
it was
his
so
birthday was,
cold
like,
that day, man.
It was brick.
It was so brick.
You would have thought it was the summer, bro. And it was
Yep.
not. It was cold, bro. They threw him in there heated. He was just mad cool. He was just mad cool about it, bro.
He just let it happen. Like, he didn't even resist. He's like, you know what, guys? Whatever happens, happens,
So you just let it happen, bro.
Full on clothes, bro.
Yo, full on clothes, bro. Like full on.
Yo, you gotta put some clips in the middle of the podcast of like that day, bro.
That day,
It's
that's
gonna
what
be
I
so
wanna do.
fire,
I'm
bro.
gonna reach out to him right after.
Do
Like,
it, bro.
Can I do this, bro?
I'm sure he's gonna say yes, man.
Nah, hell
I'm
yeah,
sure
yeah.
he's gonna say yes,
Like,
man.
So that's how we met. Through that party. That party was mad. Like it was mad dope.
It was
Yo,
amazing, bro.
I think I had to work early the next day too. But I
You
don't
did?
know. I think it's one of those things that you just like when you think about it, you're like, bruh, I'll lose the sleep today because I'm not gonna miss the memories.
No, for real,
Like,
bro. It was one because,
yeah.
bro, he had been telling me for like the past weeks, like, bro, you gotta pull up to a party, you gotta pull up. And I think that day I had work, and I was saying the same thing. I was like, man, like, I just worked like a full on shift. I'm really tired, but I cannot miss out on that party because of like I know how fun it's gonna be,
Oh man.
So I just ended up pulling through, and it went amazing, man.
It was
So
dope,
many
dude.
great memories, bro.
People were waiting for me to go to the club that day. Like,
Really?
Yeah. It was like, yo.
So what
Vic.
day was it? Do you remember? Was it like a weekend or like a weekday?
Had to be like a Saturday. I think.
Okay, then if it was a Saturday, then I didn't have work that day. But
Maybe, but
maybe.
I could be wrong. I definitely don't remember the day.
Yeah.
Though.
Oh,
I definitely don't remember.
anyways,
So,
but
yeah.
yeah, bro, it was amazing either way, bro. Like
It was dope, bro.
we got great talks. Like, I make every people. I met Victor there, bro. It was
I met
amazing.
a lot of people, bro.
Yeah, like I met so many people.
Yeah.
So many cool people, bro.
Yeah, bro. And through that is how we met, right? But
Yeah.
real quick before we leave that topic, so I had to go to the club that day, and everybody was hitting me up, calling me, yo, where you at? What time we gonna go? Blah blah blah. And I'm like,
Okay.
yo, 30 minutes past, it's getting lit.
Uh-huh.
This is when the Nerf war starts breaking out.
Was it?
Remember the Nerf?
Yeah, I remember the Nerf bottle.
I think you
but
left.
Nah, I stayed almost throughout the whole time.
For real?
Yeah, I stayed all throughout.
So,
I don't remember what time with the party you popped up. Yeah, I don't remember. 'Cause I saw so many people that day.
Yeah, it was after like right after we all introduced ourselves.
So that's when you showed up to the party.
Oh
Right.
no, it was like that. I came a little bit before that.
Oh, it came
Then
before.
everybody
that.
started
Okay.
introducing themselves and what they do
Okay.
and whatnot.
Okay, then yeah, I remember that part. I think. Yeah.
And then
Okay.
so we started like remember we started having Nerf war in the street and then the cops came at the end.
Yeah, I remember
So
that part for
they-
sure,
yeah,
man. Oh man,
yeah.
that day was epic,
Yo,
bro.
we was flocking, yo. We was flocking. It was crazy, yo. It was so much moments, bro.
But it was literally like the whole neighborhood with like
Yo,
10 to 20 Nerf guns, like a bunch of like all those little bullets all over the floor.
bruh. It was so terrible. I'll always remember that shit. I'll add
That
clips
was-
out this whole thing. We was even in the back strategizing. Like we had a
Yeah,
board.
we had the whole maps and everything. We had like
Yeah,
the
bro.
bases. It was like capture the flag and like bring it from one side to the other.
It was like COD.
It was yeah, bro. It was like cut in real life, man.
Yeah, bro.
It was
moving
fire.
mad menacing. At some point, I got to the backyard looking for the flag. Cause we didn't capture the flag, and I'm there by myself. I'm just there, like, whoa, like, what the hell? What's going
For
on?
real, bro.
I'm expecting mad niggas to come flocking at me, but then nobody comes.
No, and like
But-
I don't know, you see like people like shooting you from like all the
Yeah,
angles. Bro, I got
bro.
shot at in the ear like a bunch of times, bro. Like my ear flop, we got like super red because of how many like shots I got, bro.
I kept doming people, like,
Literally, we're like,
it's crazy because how you can sneak up on people is crazy. So I just didn't like. Juana's just right in front of me, like across, cause we're like it's like feel me, we're split up.
uh-huh.
So he's on the other side because we're on different teams. Bro, he's flocking at everybody, right? Everybody's doing something, and I'm just walking up slowly, but like kind of like a little like quick, but
Uh-huh.
calm.
Yeah.
Bro, I put my gun to his head, and I just
You're
aired
like,
him out.
Say goodbye, baby.
Yo, straight like that, yo, because it was so crazy. Because in the midst of all of this confusion and war, I pull up out of nowhere.
Uh-huh.
It just like, cause I was walking in front of him.
Uh-huh.
When he saw me, the gun was to his head.
So whose team were you on?
I was on. I think it
Were you on the
was.
team that the house was like all the way in the back, or was it the team that was by Juan's house? So I was on the team that it was by Juan's house.
I was in the team, the other one.
Oh, then we were enemies
Yeah,
then.
yeah.
Okay,
Bro, I'm
okay,
telling you, I walked up at him just like out in the open. You wouldn't have expected it.
You
So I was
popped out
like,
of nowhere or something.
yeah, I popped out of nowhere, but I was right in his face the whole time.
Uh-huh.
Like, he could have seen. He literally could have seen me from all like if I was far. He didn't.
Oh man.
Yo, I just flocked at him. Brand's girlfriend saw him, and I aimed a gun at her to back her up, and then she backed up, and I was just like that, aired him out. That she was,
Straight to the head, bro.
yeah, but he got me a couple of times too.
Really?
Like, we was all getting shot at.
It was crazy, bro. But there was at least like 500 bullets like scattered all
just on the
throughout, bro,
floor.
everywhere, man. We had like a box that was like full of like the guns and like the bullets and everything, man. It was crazy, man. There were so many things happening that day that it just happened out of nowhere, bro. For
Yeah,
real.
bro. I didn't stay to the end, I think, or did I? I'm not too sure. But what time did it end? Like 2 a.m.
No, I think it didn't end that late. It probably ended like 11 or 12.
Okay.
Yeah, it didn't end that late.
Yeah, it might have been 11. 'Cause I remember driving home around that time.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, so I might say 10. Regardless, it was mad dope, bro.
Right.
And then that's where I met Harby. And continuing on from that, I forgot how it happened again. Cause sometimes my
I think we followed each other on Instagram, and then I started
Yeah.
seeing how like we were on one podcast, like the first person that was invited,
Yeah.
and then I saw that you also had a podcast, and then I don't know, I guess I saw you posting like a picture at the gym, and then I was like, yo, bro, like we should get the gym together or something like that. And then, yeah, that's how it happened. We ended up going to the gym session that day, and then yeah, it was good. We had a great conversation, and then now we're here.
Yeah, it was fire, bro. It was fire. At the gym, we had an intense workout session. I'm telling you, I was sweaty. Like, it was intense, bro.
Yeah.
What we do that day? We think we did like back or chest.
We were doing back and chest because I remember we were using the bench by the dumbbells, so we were definitely doing chest. But yeah, bro, it was crazy, bro. I was doing some crazy workouts with you that day, man.
Yo, and then he was like saying something. He's like, yo, he's like, push through. That's how you know you're putting in work. But not like I was expecting to have a great gym session, like a good one. But like it was great because
Yeah, bro.
you was like pushing yourself. I'm like, fuck. Like I know
That's how I
I
like
can do
it.
more.
Yeah.
I was like, now I have to go until failure.
No,
Instead of a
that's
number, I have to go to failure. And I was like, damn, bro.
100%. But no, that's how I like it because every time I bring like my friends to the gym, like I like to see, what their limits are and to see if I can like try to push them myself.
Yeah.
That's how I like to like push people to like become a better version of themselves, whether it's like at life or like at the gym or things like that. So when I saw that you had like an interest for the gym, I was like, let me see what this guy limits are and let me see if I can try to push them to like a certain extent.
Yeah. And I broke this. I was saying, I'm like one of those people that like I want to outdo myself, or like if I'm being pushed to a certain degree.
Mhm.
I think that's when you told me you're like because I was like struggling bad just because we did hella reps, and then you're like, yo, two more. I did 2 more and I just kept going. Because remember I was telling you at the gym, like whenever somebody gives you a number, I want to go above it. I was trying to push further than that. You feel me? Just because it's like, all right, from the way you're struggling, it looks like you can just do 2 more. So just do 2 more.
Yeah.
You feel me? And I was like, nah, fuck that.
No,
Like,
that's
I
why I
gotta
don't
do
like.
more.
I don't really like to count reps when I'm at the gym because
Yeah.
I feel like, if I ever put a limit to the amount of reps that I can do, it's like I'm putting a limit to myself, and like my brain slowly adapts to it. So like I just
Damn.
go based off of feeling, and I always try to go based off of like, not to the point where like I'm dying, but like to the point where like I know that I gave my full effort on every set. So that's what I like to tell people. It's like don't actually count the reps because like you don't know what your body's capable of until you actually do it. So go based off of how you feel because that's when you know that you're actually pushing yourself based off of how you feel.
Damn. Damn, yeah, I gotta start doing that, then, bro.
Yeah.
Because it's like, like you said, you just give yourself a limit. It's kind of like you give.
Exactly. Like you say, like, oh, I'm gonna do 4 sets of 10. So you're only doing 10 reps on each set. So that what if you could have done 12 or 13 reps in every
Yeah.
set instead of 10? So you're like pretty much like putting a limit to yourself.
Yeah, 'cause you don't know. Yeah, bro. Damn, that's true. I heard when you do it till failure too, it's way better. Like,
Yeah, like failure or close to failure is like the best like target to reach whenever you're like hitting the gym.
bro, I got tinnitus that day.
To what?
Like tinnitus.
Really?
I don't know. It's like you hear like a buzzing sound in your ear, like a loud.
Really?
Yo, bro, I went to sleep now because my headphone fell. and then I just picked it up, blew it, and I thought it was just a sit. I put it back in my ear, bro.
But
That's
you still had it?
dumbest shit I ever did. Yeah,
What?
and I think because it was so dirty,
Uh
the
huh.
germs
Uh
like
huh.
got in my ear and some shit. Yo, and I was hearing like a construction sound that night. It was
So what's
quiet, and I just heard,
what?
and I heard like drilling on the floor. Like when you hear construction, that's what
Yeah.
I heard, and I was like, yo, am I going crazy right now? And I was
What?
shook.
So
Yo,
was that the first time that you ever got that
yeah,
kind of sensation?
yeah, first time ever. It went away within like 2 weeks or like
Wow,
yeah, but
that's
imagine hearing
insane.
that throughout the day, like just like a construction sound, bro. I was getting tight.
And you
I
were
was
probably
like, yo,
tripping. You're like, you probably got mad paranoid. You're like, yo, what is
yeah,
going on with
yeah.
me?
I was starting to think like, all right, yo, I'm tweaking, bro. Like, what's going on, bro? Yo, it was bad, bro. But thank God it went away. It went away.
No,
It went away.
that's actually I think it was like I know some people who have like that like constant like sound in their ear, like even though when they're like sleeping or like doing anything, like it's constantly there. But for some people, it just like it comes and goes.
Yeah.
So for me, like there's like certain periods of time where like it comes for like a couple weeks and then it just leaves for another couple weeks.
Yeah.
So like it just comes back and forth.
Damn.
So I could imagine how you felt when like it just popped out of nowhere and you're like, yeah, I've never felt this in my entire life. Like you were probably like tweaking or something, man.
Bro, it was in the dead of night. I thought I was becoming. I thought I was like developing schizophrenia.
you,
Bro. I was so nervous, yo. I was like, oh my
you probably
god.
couldn't even sleep that night, bro.
No, I couldn't, bro. I couldn't. I had to put like loud rain and thunder, just so it could equal out. And then
Exactly.
it's crazy. What I found out is when I put the phone to my ears that it went away. So
Oh,
I fell
really?
asleep like this. And then the next day,
That's so funny,
I
bro.
could put a loud show and have it a little bit further away, and then it
Uh-huh.
would cancel out. So
Okay.
then little by little it starts to go away.
Little by
So
little,
now
yeah.
to this day, it's not here anymore.
You know,
But
okay.
it was bad, yo. I was so shook. I'm like, yo, this is why you gotta pray. I'm like, this is why you gotta like be happy with your health and
Yeah, just
check
gotta be
up.
yeah.
Cause yo, you just
100%.
never know. One day now things are supposed to be normal aren't normal.
Well, I don't know. It's like your health could just like switch out of nowhere, and like you don't even realize. That's why I feel like it's so important to like be grateful whenever you wake up with like without any like deadly diseases or anything like that. Like you're completely good. There's gonna be times that things can just happen to you, but you just gotta learn to embrace that because it's all part of life.
Yeah, all of it, bro.
It's all part of life. Whatever issue happens to you, it's all part of life.
The good, the bad, bro. Cause wow, yo, I was like, wow. It's like when you get sick and you can't breathe. You're like, wow, I took for granted the times I could breathe. You feel me?
Exactly. You take a lot of things for granted. It's like, oh, I couldn't, like I went to the gym, but like now, like I got sore, so like I'm not gonna be able to walk as well. Or like I injured my arm, so I'm not gonna be able to move it as well. But like before, you didn't have that, so it's like you're reminiscing on when you were good, but then it's like, damn, like I took that for granted. Now it's not there anymore.
Oh my gosh, bro! I never want to experience that crap again, bro.
No, man.
It was terrible, man.
Oh, man.
But you feel me? We got through it, and yo, because for now I'll give you more stories about that same day. So just to continue, yeah, bro, it was bad, yo.
That's so
But
funny, man.
speaking about the gym, how important do you think it is to build like discipline?
Discipline in the gym or discipline in life?
Life, yeah, life.
Essential, man. I would say it's the number one quote. I mean, to me, having discipline is like a skill because it's something that you get tested on every single day. Whether you're gonna do something that you have to do or you don't do it because you get lazy. So to me, it's like the number one skill that you gotta have in order to have a successful life. Because if you don't have that within you, you're not gonna be consistent at whatever it is that you do. For example, if your goal is to, for example, in your case, is to have this podcast become something that you want to grow. So it's like you constantly try to find ways to make it better or find ways to like produce more content. So since you love it, you're gonna continue pushing it and pushing it every day because you have the discipline and that drive to be able to do better or to be able to achieve that goal. Like even though you know that it might take you some time, but you have that discipline, that drive that's gonna take you there. So to
Yeah,
me, that's like essential, man.
I it's very essential, and it's very key what you just said, because a lot of people think, oh, I'm putting in mad work, like why isn't it blowing up, or why isn't this going on? But I break it down to things I love. Like these are things I like to do. Like even now, I have a very old YouTube channel,
Mhm.
like full of videos that nobody's gonna know about until I get to 1 million
It's like
subscribers.
yeah,
Then
like
we'll
the
react to it in
it's like the
person.
low key YouTube video that
Yeah,
nobody knows
bro.
about. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, my voice is squeaky. I was saying cringy stuff. Yo, bro, I think I was like 13, 12. I used to upload right before church school.
Uh-huh.
Like, right as I was going to go into the classroom to speak about God,
Uh-huh.
I had a YouTube video going up. You feel me? I'm not gonna say what it was about, nothing.
Nah,
Just because,
it's gotta
I
remain
like to
low
give
key. You know, it's
hints.
gotta
Yeah,
remain low key until like somebody finds it when you're like blown up and like famous.
yeah,
They're like,
bro.
oh no.
Then we can react to it.
Yeah.
Or when I get a mill, whichever happens first. Whoever, if you find it as I'm blowing up, then that's tough. But
I mean, do you think it's gonna be hard to find it because it's like linked to your name, or it has like one of those like names like nobody really knows about, and like
I can't even give hints. I'll tell you after camera.
okay,
But
okay,
like everybody, sorry, like it's just not happening. But I would think so. You feel me? If we get to when we get to a mill, like when we get to 1 million subscribers, I'm gonna go on stream. We're gonna react to it. Okay,
I
and
love
then
that.
the
I
video's
love
gonna
that.
drop, and then it's like, oh shit, you've been doing this. Yes, I have.
Then you're
You
gonna
feel me?
reminisce. You're gonna be like, wow,
Yeah,
like how far I've come from having a YouTube channel that doesn't get as many views or like it's low key to like having this amount of views or this many subscribers.
yeah,
So that's why it's so important to have that discipline in your life. So you can like look back into that point in time where you're like, damn, I put in the work and the results are paying off right now.
yeah. I think when I finally get a mill, I don't cry, bro. I can go through a lot of stuff. I really don't cry. I feel like when I get that mill, bro, I'm gonna cry. Like,
It's gotta be your
especially,
goal, bro. It's gotta be your vision.
yeah, bro. I see it a lot, bro. Like how I see it a lot. I see it a lot sometimes. I thank God for the vision too, to be able to see it. You feel me? It's not even here yet, but I'm still seeing it. I've always felt like I was entitled to this shit. Like I've always like it's not if, it's a matter of when. I've always felt that way. Not entitled is like you have to give it to me no matter what. I don't gotta do. I meant like because I'm gonna do what it takes, and like it's gonna be. It's like an allowance. Some kids like expect allowance.
Hmm.
I expect this shit to come to me just because of
Yeah.
like the way it is. I've never. It's basically all I have to say is I've never thought what if. I've always thought when.
Mm.
Always.
Always, bro.
I've always thought when
You
because
cannot have any doubts because, bro, imagine if you're even doubting yourself, bro.
yeah,
Like, bro, if you're even doubting yourself about something that you're passionate about, that's when you know that you already lost.
yeah,
You gotta be your number one fan. You gotta be the person that always believes in your vision and your goal. Of course, there's gonna be people that are gonna be doubting you. They're gonna be like, oh,
yeah,
you're not gonna make it, or this is not gonna happen to you. But as long as you have that mentality that you're gonna be able to make it happen, that's all that matters, bro.
yeah. You gotta make it happen. Like if you're not gonna give it to me, I'm gonna take it from you. Like it gotta happen because in this one life, all you got is your word and yourself. You feel
Oh,
me? I'm gonna say
so
what
true.
I mean. I'm gonna do
Mhm.
what I say. You feel me?
100%, bro.
And if I don't get it, I'm gonna make it happen some way somehow. Like this just gotta happen. And in my case, I've always felt like I was born to do something a little more. Because there's no way I can like. I just have not only do I have a talent with it, I really feel like and that's in the most humble way possible. I can acknowledge things. So I just know I like I do.
100%, bro.
Yeah, I just know I do have a talent for it.
Mhm.
But also it's what I love. So I've been watching YouTube since I was legit. Like always into YouTube, always into social media. You feel me? I've always like not like the famous aspect of it, but just the making content. So that's what I've always been into, no matter what. It's like making content. You
Main
feel me?
content, yeah.
Like this right here is gonna be beautiful to edit. You feel me?
Bro, look at the sunset, man. This is gonna be top notch content right there, man.
It's gonna
Look
be
at that.
peak.
Beautiful, man.
It's gonna be peak, bro. You feel
I
me?
think it's
Just
like the.
as the sun sets and the sun rises, I would do the same. Bro. Like I would get dropped so many times, bro. But it's all those
It's
no's,
all part
like
of the
all those
process, man.
no's, all those failures. It's all a part of the road. You feel me? There's no like. What I've learned is that will prepare you. For me, all these bad things happen to you. You're being prepared, bro. Whether you believe in God or you believe in the universe, something is preparing you. Like all these things happen for a reason. But then if you think a different way, like damn, you know what, bro? All these things are happening to me. What's going on? Why me? Then it's like now you're not being prepared. Now you feel like you're not being prepared, but rather you're being tortured. And
Yeah.
it's just all mindset. I like to preach that a lot. I like to
Like,
say it a lot.
no, I was saying life, like you cannot have that mentality of a loser or mentality of like, oh, why is this happening to me? Why this? Why that? Why are all these bad things happening to me? Like you gotta stop looking at it as in like why is it happening to me instead of like instead of that you gotta look at it as like what is it trying to teach me? Like
Mm,
what lesson is this hardship is trying to teach me? Like and then you gotta like take that lesson and then apply it to your life. And then when you apply that to your life, you automatically gonna become a better person because you go through those hardships that slowly make you into the person that you want to become in the future.
damn. Damn. I'm gonna check.
I mean, that's how I see it as, man. Like
Got to, bro. Like you literally got to.
that's how you gotta see it as, man. Like there's been so many times in life where like it's like, damn, like why are all these things happening to me? Like, why is life or why is God like throwing all these like challenges, like all these hardships at me? But then now that like I've overcome most of them, or I have overcome those things in the past, it's like wow, like I'm really glad that God or the universe put me through those things because it literally made me the person that I am today. It literally gave me that edge against anybody else who hasn't gone through those problems to be able to say that it is possible to get through that and to learn from them and to become a better person as a result of that.
That's facts, bro. Damn. I'm gonna go check on that real quick because this has been golden. Like this has been amazing.
Yeah, let me look at the sunset too, man. I gotta check on that too.
Yeah,
The
this
audio is so crisp, man.
yo so nice, bro.
You gotta send me the
Hell
link to
yeah.
this mics ASAP, bro.
Hell yeah. I
I'm
got you
gonna
right after
purchase
this.
them tonight, bro.
Yo, shout out to Mike. Wait, who?
Shout out
The
to
box
this
is over
mic.
there somewhere. Let me see. I'm gonna have to tag him.
Amazing quality, bro.
Wireless Lovey. Ah, damn. I can't talk. Wireless Love. Yeah, this.
Yeah, you
Wireless.
recently got him, or how long do you got him?
Yo, we got them a little bit ago.
Really?
Yeah, you feel me? I got these a little bit ago.
Top notch quality, man.
Dude, they're
Shout out
fire,
to
bro.
that, man.
No word. I'm gonna attempt to say it just for sponsorship reasons, or just or just because they helped us out. Let me help them out. You feel me?
Yeah.
Wireless lavalier microphone.
Wireless lavalier microphone. Yeah.
Yeah,
Wireless. Is that even a brand? I mean, I'll say the brand is like
Yeah, right?
lavalier
Yeah,
or
probably
wireless
lavalier.
lavalier.
Oh yeah, these guys.
These
Feel
guys,
me? These guys.
top
Shout out
top
you.
notch mics.
Hell yeah, bro. Like what I wanted to get into too is a sunny setting. You feel me? Um, I feel like most people quit. I saw this Instagram post, and I was yesterday because we all have doubts. You feel me? But it's what you do after. It's how you proceed after. You feel me? I feel like life likes to weed out the people. You feel me? I've always heard, "For many are called, but few are chosen," and this life stuff is just weeding everybody out. And if you really want it, you'll stick around. And if you're finding yourself like, damn, something blah 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 blah, like it's not really working, then either it's not or you just haven't pushed further enough. Because we gotta be you gotta apply wisdom to feel me. If I wanted to go to the NBA
Mhm.
and I clearly couldn't because I wasn't nice enough. I was nice, but I wasn't nice enough. And I'm not tall enough at all.
Okay.
So let's apply wisdom. You get me? And then eventually I found this.
Yeah, I mean, like, I feel like you got to apply also some like, what do you call this? Some self analysis to the goals that you're trying to reach. For example, if you, for example, in the case that you wanted to go to the NBA, you had that realization that I might not be able to make it big because I'm not tall enough.
Yeah.
So it's like, okay, you're already seeing like, oh, like this might not be a great fit for me. Let me try something else. So I would say that a lot of people have to go through those things. Like they have to self-analyze themselves and see, okay, what am I good at and what am I not good at, and they have to those things that they're good at. That's the things that they gotta pursue, because if they pursue the things that they're not good at, it's gonna be really hard for them to like actually enjoy the process or like get good at those things, because you gotta start from scratch. But for example, you already know that you're already good at making content, talking to people, making videos. So that's what you gotta level up and double down on.
Facts. It'd be like you be saying stuff, I would just be thinking like I be in deep thought a lot, bro. You feel me? And that's very true. You just got to everything you said, bro. Apply wisdom and good self analysis. Feel me? It's good to have a lot of confidence, but self analysis is very important too.
100%.
Feel me?
It's crucial.
Yeah, you gotta cook. You gotta know what you're cooking in and what you need to get the fuck
100%.
out of the kitchen for. Feel me? It'd be too
Like
hot.
what
For
you're
some niggas.
working with, like you gotta know the things that you're working with.
Yeah, bro. And what I wanted to like touch on too is I feel like I saw this post the other day and it helped me in my time of like kind of self doubt, because we all have it. You feel me? Or I'll say, I like to say we all. I guess a lot of people. I've never met one nigga who hasn't questioned himself. You feel me? And if you're out there, yo, shout out you. But
everybody, man.
It's very difficult.
We all go through that, especially man.
Yeah,
especially men, like in their journey to like self-improvement or like journey to become a better version of themselves. We all go through like those phases of questioning. It's like, oh, is this good for me? Am I gonna be able to pull this through? It's all part of the process, man.
Yeah,
it's all part of the process.
Oh, thank God this is like noise canceling, because these birds is going crazy. And then watch at the end.
You're gonna add a nice touch to the video. What do you think?
I think it's gonna sound just far enough that it has like a little aesthetic. But it's
Yeah,
not gonna sound like it's we here right now.
100%.
Thank God, it's noise canceling. Yo, shout out these guys, bro.
Bro, the
Shout
audio
out the
is
guys.
crispy, man.
Yeah, bro, it's
So
crazy, yo.
crispy.
But I keep on coming back to it and I keep on leaving it. So let me say it. So I keep because we keep going a different direction. That's how you know we're cooking. But the post I saw was why most people quit, and then it was like consistent action, and no growth, no growth, no growth. And then right before you're like you and the same nigga are in the same thing, but when you quit, he keeps going, and then all it takes is boom, he starts to skyrocket just because of consistent action.
There's
Consistent action.
consistency, bro. That's what I wanted to add.
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of people make the mistake of wanting to be perfect at whatever it is that they're doing. You know, myself, I've made that mistake as well. You know, I made a mistake in the past where it's like, you know, I really enjoy doing something and I go all in to the point where like I end up like burning down and like not wanting to do it anymore because I didn't allow myself to rest or I didn't allow myself to like reflect on the things that I was already doing. So yes, it is important to follow your passion and follow what you do, follow what you love doing, but it's important to remain consistent. You know, don't try to be perfect at whatever it is that you want to do. Just remain consistent, and you're slowly gonna get better at it. Don't try to get better at it like overnight or like within a couple of days because it's not gonna happen. And if it does happen, you're just gonna end up like crashing and burning. So you
Yeah.
just gotta remain consistent. It's gonna take months, years for you to become that version of yourself that you wanted to become. But it's all a matter of just staying consistent.
Yeah, bro. That's really important. Like you said, because you'll burn out. Like you think
Yeah,
about it. Because
you
so
burn out.
it was three of us, right? It was Chris, me, and Juanes. We went to a studio one time. We talked to this great guy there. His name is Misa. Shout out Misa. So we was all talking. He was giving us mad game. Like this guy was like putting us on game. You feel me? Because he's been getting independent money since he was in middle school. He owned his own studio for a while.
Uh-huh.
He had the vision early and he got it. He put us on game, bro. That night we go to the gym, and then afterwards we're talking. Can we go get pizza? And we're like, yo, damn, like how are we gonna do this? Because this is it's getting very tricky. I think this is before Juanes started this podcast.
Uh-huh.
Because I had Juanes on my podcast. No. I think that was the first day because we filmed that day.
Okay.
But Juanes was on my podcast, and then um after that we filmed at his crib like a couple months later. But to not get sidetracked, uh that's when we started like we were talking in that pizzeria. We're like, yo, every Wednesday we gotta have a meeting, and just bring back what we learned.
Yeah.
That way we have three different people trying to learn, and it's easier that way. But we were there and we looked stressed out, and it didn't seem fun. Like I was like, you know what, bro, this shit don't even seem fun anymore. Like I'm getting tight, you feel me? But then again, like confidence came back, and I always like you're like, bro, like figure it out along the way. You don't gotta figure it out right there. That's one thing people don't know. Like you were saying right now, that's very important. You don't have to be a master right then and there. Take one step or a couple steps, how many steps you can take, as long as you're moving forward per day, and you'll see how you'll slowly get there. Slowly, you'll start to see the light at the end of the tunnel.
100%, bro.
You feel me? It's
100%.
just like that. You really just, bro, day by day. It's a day by day thing. You don't gotta be a master at it. And then that's what I came to realize after. Because that day, I felt like the world was on my shoulders, and I felt very heavy. Like that weight vest that's holding this down.
Bro.
I felt like that on my back. I was like, yo, I have to be good now. Or like he has all these things. He knows all these things. Like Misa knows all these things.
So what you don't know is that he was in your position at a certain point. You know, he was at a position where like you know he was like slowly trying to become a better person, a better version of himself, and he was also looking up to people. He probably had like someone in his past that he looked up to, and then he slowly worked on himself and he became that person.
Yeah.
And now you're slowly looking up to him. So as you work and you try to become a better person, somebody else along the road is gonna be looking up to you now.
Facts. Damn.
So you know you gotta do it for the ones that are gonna be looking up to you, bro.
Word. It's crazy because a lot of people have reached out to me, like people are like genuine fans of like the content, and it's like, damn, like there are people out there who like look forward to where I drop.
You'd
And
be
I'm like,
surprised,
yo,
bro.
this is crazy. Cause I only have 100 followers on Instagram for the podcast.
100 is a lot of people, bro.
Yeah,
You'd be
nah, I won't lie to
surprised,
you,
man.
man.
100 is a lot of people, bro.
Okay, I guess I'm one of those people that get trapped in not like I'm looking past too much. I'm looking forward to that 1 mil. I'm not thinking about the 100 I already have. Feel me? I guess
It's gotta
I get
be
trapped in
slow steps, bro. 100,
Yeah.
100 followers, and you get to 500, then to 1,000, then slowly. It's
Yeah.
all a process, you know.
appreciation. Feel me? I appreciate everybody who followed that, by the way, too. You feel me?
100%, bro. You gotta appreciate every single one of them, especially at those early stages. You know, you gotta
Yeah.
appreciate those people that have been watching and interacting to your content since the very beginning.
I feel like a lot of people kind of like I am, or like I am learning to be like more vigilant of that and have more gratitude is like you don't know who you'll come across on those TikToks, those YouTube shorts, those IG like reels. You don't know who you're gonna come across. And I've had people like just reach out to me. I'm like, yo, where did you come from? Like, how can you be this inspired? I didn't think I'd have a fan like
bro.
or like a supporter like this until I had like 5,000, 10,000, like
That's that,
100,000.
that's the power of the internet. You can reach
Yeah.
people from all over the world in a matter of seconds.
And I've always felt like that's why I love doing this because I've remembered I had horrible days, and then my favorite YouTuber dropped, and then for those 10 minutes, 15 minutes, I wouldn't give a fuck about it. It's just me and the content. My favorite YouTuber were chilling, bro. It was just great time. And when I think about that, I think about Phase Jeff. Think
Who?
about Jeff, Phase Jeff.
Hmm.
I love Jeff, bro. Like,
Really?
he's that guy. Yeah. And I also think about
Okay.
when I was even younger, the Bayesian Canadian,
Uh-huh.
Jerome, yeah, all that Minecraft house, like mine, Sky does Minecraft.
Okay.
A lot of those people, bro. And even now, it's like, feel me? I have even more people I look up to in this thing now. Feel me? Like all of AMP, I fuck with your rage, Bruce drop them off. So it's like, it's just like in those moments you feel like, you know what, life isn't that bad. Like, and then they have positive words because they most of them came what I came through.
Yeah,
You
you
feel me?
gotta
Or just have a gist. You feel me? And it makes you like think I want to do this for somebody else. You feel me? Like let you know that it's gonna be okay. I've been through this or something similar. That as long as you can see and as long as you can take one step forward, you're going in the right direction.
exactly, but that's why it's so important to remain consistent and driven by your goal because you don't know who you might be inspiring, bro. Like right now you might be inspiring somebody that you don't know about, somebody that's always willing to see your content, somebody that is always the first one to click on that story post or like that post that you post on Instagram or TikTok or whatever. There's always that person that is gonna be eager to watch your content and be like, yo, he dropped this video, so like, I'm gonna be watching it and like I'm gonna forget about my problems for like a couple of minutes while I watch his content because I look up to him so much.
Damn, bro, I didn't even think about that, bro. So this is why I love talking to people. It give you a different perspective on
We
things.
gotta do it for them, bro. You gotta do it for them.
That's I feel like that's why like you gotta like also just be able to listen to people. I told my little brother this. I said like you not talking will get you into rooms that your mouth couldn't have got you into. You feel me?
100%,
Especially
bro.
for people who you think are like who are more wise or wise in a certain field. There is no need for me to be talking when I know nothing about this and you're like the pro at this. Because all I'm what can I add to this except a word? Yeah, a word. I remember there's nothing for me to even talk about. Let me just listen to you because you're the master in this
You just
point.
gotta be a good listener.
Yeah,
Like I would say, like being a good listener is more important than being a good speaker
yeah.
because you learn so much from being a good listener that you can then apply it to become a better speaker or like touch on certain topics that you want to discuss.
That's facts, bro. Because yeah, a good listener can apply and can analyze, can
Hmm.
take away from certain things. Yeah, you see, that's facts. Like, and I think because I heard Drake say this, he said distractions will do you in the truest sense, and
Distraction, bro.
it's even very small distractions. Let's say the game, TV, TikTok, all the social medias.
People,
Yeah, people,
people,
huge, bro.
huge distractor, bro.
Yeah, bro. That's why like I try to like not even when I'm not on my phone sometimes. Well, a lot of times, 'cause if I'm on my phone, I'm trying to drop content. You feel me? And then I try not to get distracted because when I'm on TikTok and I drop, I'm looking. I scroll through TikTok. And all of a sudden, 20 minutes have gone by. Like, what the hell am I doing?
Yeah,
Like, you feel me?
it
But
happens.
distractions like that, and like, like for a guy, I feel like for a guy, and we were talking about this a while ago. We were on the treadmill. And we were talking about this topic, so we were like, "Yeah, we got to talk about this on the podcast." And it's are women like the downfall of men? And when I say that, I don't mean oh, the girls are just gonna fuck up your vision, blah blah blah. I mean, when guys get in love or fall in love, they turn to like kind of a different person, bro. You like fall off
Yeah,
with the homies. If you feel me, if you're you feel me, if you're like that, you'll pay attention how you'll see how you fall off with the homies. All of a sudden your dreams aren't that crazy anymore. Like I don't really care too much about the dream just because. And I'm not gonna say everybody. I'm saying a lot, or I'll say a lot of the people I knew. Um, you'll notice how myself included, bruh. Like I fell in love with this girl, and I'm noticing how my dreams slowly don't really like matter as much, just because when I used to write music, I wrote this, and it was like the verse was falling in love with you is dangerous because I feel like I already won.
Hmm.
And for me that meant like so much because I was trying to capture that feeling and I got it. It was that. I felt like I won because I already found her. And I'll take the safe route, do what I want to do, and that's it. Doesn't matter all this other thing. Just because I feel like I got her, what else is there?
Yeah,
Until you feel me, until you realize what you thought you wanted is not what you should have got. And God makes sure of that. You feel me? Like my boy Axel said this, shout out Axel. He said, you can roll the dice however you want, but God determines how they fall or what the outcome is. You feel me?
yeah. You cannot really control that.
And that's why I've always like, you feel me? From then on, from that relationship on, I thought, yo, women for me right now are just a distraction. I can't really um, engage with them as I should, just because I should be focused on other things. So like, what are your thoughts on that
You
kind of
gotta
thing?
understand, like you gotta have a clear vision of what you want, like your outcome to be. You gotta have that the mentality of like, okay, like I am gonna interact with them, but it's like with the purpose of finding that lifelong partner that is gonna help me build my empire or like my vision. Because for some people, it's for some guys that I've noticed is that they only see them like as a way to like have fun or like as a distraction or like as a way to like spend time with them and that's it. But they don't really see them as like anything long term or like as anyone that they wanna or that as anything that they wanna stick with long term or like build something with. So I would say that that's where like the problems start. And also when you fall in love with them or like you end up like getting into a relationship, it's like you get like all this emotions and all these chemicals inside of your body that like kind of tell you that, oh, I made it already. So that's why you kind of like fall off your vision because you get like so like happy and like you get so satisfied with the fact that, oh, I got this girl, like I got this girlfriend. So it's like you slowly fall off of your vision because you didn't get that satisfaction from already accomplishing your goal. So that's why a lot of guys just like end up like leaving everything aside to focus on the girl that they just got because of all the emotions that they made him go through.
And then like, let's say it doesn't work, and she leave or you leave, you're in shambles.
Exactly,
You're
bro. You're
like,
back to square one.
yeah,
You're back to square one.
damn, yeah, that shit sucks. Like B, and then if for me, I didn't fall off with my friends. You feel me? I just kind of fell off with my vision, even though I was still in the studio making music with my boy. Um, the only guy locked in, the only producer I locked in with my boy Axel. You feel me? We have such like a relationship. Our relationship goes far back. You feel me? So we were making music, um, and I kind of fell off with the vision. I was at his crib one day. We were recording,
Mhm.
and now like in the middle of the session, I'm like, cause he'll listen to it to see how I sound if I gotta record the verse again. So he was like, I was like, I'm in the studio working every day, like that's low key.
Mhm.
That's from an artist, and I was just singing like it was in my head. And then he was like, "Yo, are you though?" And I was like, "Damn, I'm really not."
Started to realize you're like,
Yeah,
is that actually how it is?
he was waiting to say some shit. And he was like, "You know what? I got it right now because he's not in the fucking studio like he says he is, bro." You feel me? And I was like, "Damn, I'm really not." And then we got into a little argument one day. You feel me? As couples do. And I'm thinking to myself, I'm listening to Raw Wave. That's when I really started getting into Raw Wave heavy. I'm like, wow, what am I doing? Feel me? I have this old like this legacy I have to build, and wow. Sometimes I like to like drift out, look at to like the space when I speak. Sometimes,
To appreciate.
yeah, it just helps me get like a whole like vision or like a whole visual of what I'm trying to like search for. I
See how
have
the
this,
sky looks a little like pink towards the mall.
yeah.
It's like at the bottom it looks pink, and then like the shades slowly turn into like yellow and then blue. That is the sky. It's gorgeous, man.
It is nice, bro. Watch when I get a camera, a very good one. You're gonna see like what we're seeing
It's
right
gonna
now is
look
so
really good
beautiful.
on the iPhone as well,
Yeah,
man.
right.
After
Word.
after you clean the lens a little bit,
Yeah,
the quality
fantastic.
like improves so much.
Shout out Harby, but that wouldn't have happened. This visual right now would not have happened. It's courtesy of Harby. You feel me? Like this reminds me of a song. It's called "Cotton Candy Skies,"
That's literally what
or
it looks like
yeah,
cotton
right.
candy.
This reminds me of this artist I really want to have on here. I talked about it last time in the podcast, so I
Hmm.
couldn't post the clip because it
Hmm.
was windy as fuck.
Uh-huh.
But I'm gonna have it right here. I'm gonna say it right here. I'm gonna just start this whole little thing over there, so the clip could be good. But the podcast is gonna be like, why is he repeating it? But like the clip, not gonna know. But it's like, and I can't even edit it out. But I think it's funny this way for the people listening. This reminds me of an artist I really wanted to have on, bro. Her name is Blue the Tiger, bro. That's one of her songs. Cotton
Really,
Candy, yeah,
really.
Cotton Candy Skies. If I'm saying it right, or Cotton Candy Lemonade. It's one of those two. I'm sorry, but I really wanted to have her on, bro. I'm trying to reach out to more indie artists,
No,
and
definitely.
yeah, it'd be mad cool. I love indie, and a lot of indie artists are mad unknown. So even if I'm not that known, more people could probably just look at them.
Okay.
Have an interview out. You feel me?
Okay, I wanted to ask you, like, what is your goal in the for this podcast when it comes to people? Like, do you hope to reach to like people in your local area that have similar interests as you, or do you hope to explore like different interests that you also might be interested in?
I think honestly, I would like to say the second one. You feel me? I'd like to say the second one. I've never even thought of it that way. I just know I like converse. I just know I like to. Cause a lot of times I like being alone, but when I am with people, I always enjoy it.
Mhm.
You feel me? For the most part, 'cause thank God I've been around the right people. You feel me? Um, I've always thought like, you know what? I want to bring the PS4, PS5, Xbox 360s, like ones, like just party chats in general. We're all on the phone.
Uh-huh.
Hey, one nigga's driving home, one dude's in the one dude's with his girl, one dude is just chilling at the crib,
Uh-huh.
and you just have great talks. And that's
Yeah.
what the Get Online podcast is about, because we have it's like a party chat.
Okay, parts. Okay, that
I would
makes
love
sense.
eventually more people are gonna be here. We're all gonna be talking. We're gonna be talking about random subjects. And it's gonna be
Uh-huh.
mad lit because it's a party chat at the end of the day. I want to capture that moment. I've
Exactly.
had amazing conversation on the phone where
Really.
everybody's laughing and all this other stuff. And I've had amazing conversations in the party chat. I'm on the game. You feel me? There's one moment.
If you want to bring that up into like
Yeah,
content to show to other people like
yeah,
what those conversations are like, and
yeah,
like so for other people to get that same feeling that you got while you're having those
yeah. 'Cause a lot
conversations.
of people don't
Oh,
really have.
that's amazing, bro.
A lot of people don't have a lot of their friends, bro.
They,
I've been
they
blessed. You feel
don't.
me? And
Yeah,
I've
no,
lost.
that's
I,
truly a blessing. Having good friends in your life, friends that look up to you and that you look up to, that respect you, that you know will never snake you, is like a blessing from God, bro.
yeah,
It's a true blessing, bro. 100%.
that's true, man.
That's why you gotta be super grateful for those people that like have been there for you, in your
Yeah.
lowest.
Cause it's even tough when somebody you think is supposed to be there for you like long term isn't, and that's happened to me. Like you feel me a couple times. So you just kind of have to move accordingly. You feel me?
Mhm.
It's okay. You just enjoy the memory you had before, and then you feel me. Everybody just
Yeah, I
just be
mean,
grateful for the
there's gonna
people.
be people that is just gonna be like a temporary thing, Somebody that might stay in your life for a couple months, maybe a year, and then you slowly drift away. But that doesn't really mean that you should stop talking to them or things like that. Or like people that have been there with you for like years, and they still make an effort to like stay connected with you or like stay in contact with you. So
Yeah,
you
man.
gotta understand, like each person is living their own life. Each person has their own thing going on for themselves. So
Yeah, that's one thing I realized too. Like sometimes, like oh, they don't reach out, they don't do this, but like you don't know what they're going through. You feel me? Sometimes it's just not in the mental space. Like me, sometimes I take long as hell to respond,
hmm
and it's like some people are like,
understandable.
yeah,
We're all adults. We all have bills to pay. We all have
yeah,
9 to 5 to work. We all have our own vision. We all have our own problems at home, problems with ourselves.
yeah.
So
It'd be
that's
like I'll be trying to. I want to make a better life for like my family and stuff. You feel what I'm saying? It's like we came from like you feel me? We came from things that weren't the best, and like lights being cut. You feel me? My grandma trying to figure it out. Like I remember this one memory I had. It's kind of like you feel me? But this is what the party chat is. Sometimes you just talk about stuff.
uh,
I remember this one memory. The lights were cut out of nowhere, and this was when we were kids. So my grandma went to little like little phone. That's when they used to have like the phones in little booths, or like just those street phones.
hmm
And then she's calling them to try to see if they can just turn it on so she can pay it like tomorrow or like next week when she gets paid and stuff. And she's trying it, but nobody's getting through. So then like she's just hoping that they'll turn it on just for like until she can get paid. And like we go home, nobody picks up. It's night. It's like dark. It's like dark as hell. So we go inside,
uh-huh.
and it's like hella dark. And I just remember like going to sleep like with the lights cut, and the lights being cut was like it wasn't out of the blue. It wasn't. It was normal,
hmm
kind of like she was struggling. You feel me? And
hmm
rightfully so. But
Yeah, makes sense.
thinking about what other things she gone through, it makes me need to grind harder. You feel me? But then sometimes it doesn't seep through all the way. I get complacent. But then as a recent, I'm starting to kick up again. So when you think of stuff like that, I'm like, yo, you feel me? I only wish she was still here for me to get her everything she wanted when I do blow up. You feel me? Because I would have got her anything. But
Of
I
course,
just
bro.
pay it forward to the people she loved. And that's what I'll do. You feel me? But yeah,
You
man.
gotta do it for those that are not longer with you.
Yeah. Because that shit, If I think about it, nigga, I get sad. You feel me?
Nah, I
You
feel
feel
like
me?
we all had that one person that we still look up to, but that is no longer there with us.
Yeah,
That is like our motivator to become better and like slowly keep pushing forward. It doesn't matter if times get hard, but we have that person that we know that even though they're not here with us, they're proud of us because they know that we're still continuing pushing forward and we're still continuing the vision that we had and the vision that we told them and the vision that they said that we should continue following. Even though they're not here with us anymore.
yeah, bro. She always used to like. She just used to preach to me a lot. You feel me about those things? Like, if anything, I've always thought you teach the best lessons when you lead by example.
100%.
So I can tell you one thing. What am I doing? You feel me? Like, so that's what I think about it. And she always taught me that. Like, I heard like because she had her kids already, and then her kids had kids. So like her raising us, it's like damn, like oh, I got to go through this again. But
Hmm.
like we was lit though. Like you feel me? Me and my brother, you feel me? We used to get into some trouble, but like me and my grandma, that was like my best friend, bro. We used to watch movies together and stuff like that. Because I used to sleep on the couch right next to hers. I didn't
Hmm.
get a bed till like I was like in high school, I think.
Okay.
You feel me? So it was like I didn't mind. It was always chilling. You feel me? But yeah, bro, she taught me resiliency. Like she just taught me to be that guy. Like you're either gonna be that guy or you're just not. It's it's
And you
it's
know what?
it's we do or we don't.
You know what that also show you as well to be humble,
Yeah.
because I feel like a lot of people. Oh, the lights are
Oh,
on. Oh, okay.
oh damn.
I
Okay.
feel like they're watching over us.
Yeah, yeah. Bless him. That's
Yeah.
gonna be a nice little touch. Hold on. Let me
Nice,
see.
man.
Let me see what's up with
I
this
was a
light.
little scared about the lights when it turned really dark. Yeah. Being humble to me, it's like the number one most important thing. Well, out of the other things that I also find very important, but it's like you know, whenever you make it in life, when like 5, 10 years in the future, whenever you like accomplish your goal, you got all this money and everything, you can never forget where you came from. Like you can never forget those people who helped you at the bottom, those people who believed in you, those people who were there for you when you didn't have anybody else. You know, that's to me that's like my number one motivator to give to those people who were there for me when I was struggling, when I didn't have like that guidance or that path to continue moving forward. So to me that's like super super important.
Yeah, pay it back. Yeah, like to just pay it back to the people who were there for you and stuff like that.
100%, man. 100. And like I don't like the people who like you know once they get a little bit of money or once they get a little bit of clout, like they feel like that they're better than the other people, or like they think that they're better than you because they're like a little like a step above you, and they're not willing to help you, or they're not willing to like provide you some guidance whenever you ask them or things like that. To me that's like someone that doesn't really have respect for others, or like respect for, I would say respect for myself, yes, but I would say like not respect for others, because you're forgetting that you got the help from other people to get to the point where you are.
Yeah,
So it's like it's super important to help other people, because not only you're helping them, but you're also making yourself feel better by the fact that you're helping that person overcome a certain obstacle or like push forward in life.
yeah, cause I definitely wouldn't be without a lot of people. You feel me? And
100%, bro.
even just all the help I've received. You feel me? And just even a lot of words of encouragement. Cause I've had talks with a lot of people. Uh, off the top, my boy John, thinking my boy John. My cousin Jonathan.
Uh-huh.
Uh, um, Axel, you feel me? He's huge. He be like telling me he's like huge on support and stuff. Like he supports a lot, even with words. Sometimes I'll doubt myself. Sometimes you feel me, but doubt is always gonna like it'll happen, and it's really just how you come back. Like we said, um, I just wanted to seem like I don't have that state of mind. You feel me? Just
Mhm.
so the people who can see like be just want people to see that this happens to people, but no matter what, like what I just say, you feel me? I felt like this has always been something that's been written for me. I've always felt I just had to walk the path and I'll come across it.
Yeah.
Just because that's what I was born to do. That's what I felt like. But even then, I'll have those doubts and they'll just be there for me. You feel me? Because words mean a lot to me. And I always like to pass them on to other people. Like words of encouragement. You
Knowledge,
never
yeah.
know. Yeah.
Oh, words of encouragement too, very
Yeah.
important.
I feel like there's one kind of, I think that'd be kind of like one of my love languages. Like affirmation and stuff. Like, what is it? Words of affirmation.
Words of affirmation.
Yeah,
Mhm.
just like positive speaking. I like to speak positive to everybody. You feel me? It's not even just a partner; it'd be friends.
Oh yeah, to everybody, bro. Like, what's the point of bringing negativity into your life or into other people's life? There's literally no benefit to that. Like, why say something mean or why do something mean to somebody else when you can do something positive or say something positive to them that's gonna help lighten up their day or like help them, push forward when you're having a bad day.
Yeah, it could mean a lot, bro. It's just you just need that one person to do it. You feel me? I've been blessed. I've been blessed. You feel me? To have a couple other people.
It's a nice
But
scenery.
goose.
This
Yo,
is
that's
beautiful, man.
fantastic, bro.
It's a great
Wow.
setting, man.
Yeah, bro. I'm telling you, this is really nice, bro. I've been blessed to have those type of people in my life that have blessed me with words like that, and I always just like to pay it forward. But I kind of gotten to a point where I'll do it, and then if I see with friends, they don't take it like they just don't have that. Some people just won't accept the words. Like I'll tell them something, they'll just kind of fight me on it. Like, oh yeah, but it's not likely or something like that. I'm giving you advice. It's like you're not taking it. But we'll talk about it. Like, yeah, word.
It's
I'm gonna
because
start
they,
doing that.
yeah, it's
A
because they
week
get
later,
hurt and like their ego takes over. It's like it's like you're telling them something from a place of love, from a place of you wanting to improve, and then they take it as a bad way. It's just like them thinking like, oh, why am I gonna listen to this guy? Like, I shouldn't believe. Or it's like they're jealous of you because they see you as someone who is better than them, and their ego is like speaking on behalf of them.
yeah,
So that's why they get like quote unquote butthurt.
yeah. I've always felt like this. I talk to a lot of people. I've always felt like I am better than nobody. You feel me? But I'm beneath, and I'm not beneath anybody either. That's how I always
Oh, I
felt.
like that. I
Yeah.
like that.
You feel
That's
me?
good.
Just it's something that always kicks in with me, where
Oh,
it's like
that,
since I was young.
that's amazing, bro.
I
Starting to think about that, and that actually makes so much sense. Like, you cannot believe that you're better than anybody, but you cannot believe that you're worse than
yeah,
everybody.
yeah,
Like, you cannot have like either or mentality.
yeah. Cause when it comes to like this life stuff, a lot of the times I've just always like I've never felt like you feel me. I've just always had that kind of presence or thing to me. You could say I've always felt like when you look to me, when you look at me, don't look at me someone who's better than you. You feel me? Because I won't look at you as the same. I can appreciate you and stuff like that. But when it comes to like a competitive aspect, I will not be second. You
No,
feel
no,
me?
no.
But I
And like
won't be. Yeah,
it shouldn't be a competition. Like I don't know why people see their friends as like competition.
yeah,
Like it shouldn't be looked at that way. It should be looked at as like, oh, what can I do for you that is gonna help you accomplish your goals, and what can you do for me that's gonna help me accomplish my goals. It's just like, we're helping each other out whenever, let's say you only have like 20% energy, and like I'll give you that 80% that you need, and like
yeah,
whenever I'm feeling down, like you help me out, giving me like that extra push to be able to push forward.
yeah.
So
And
it's like it shouldn't be a competition to say, oh, who's gonna make it like first or who's gonna make it better. It's like, what can we do for us to be able to make it at the end of the day.
yeah, that's a perfect thing. Yeah, that's all. It's true. Like,
That's
what
how
can?
it
Yeah,
is.
we
I
just need to let's make sure we just both get there. You feel me?
Yeah, like,
And
let's help each other keep accountable to those
yeah,
goals and to those
yeah, keep accountable to it. That's
keep accountable.
something Juan has taught me. You feel me? Because he is dropping a clip or something every day, and
I peeped.
I was like, what the hell am I doing? And then I see it, and then my nature becomes, what am I doing? You're saying all these things, but what are you doing?
Hmm.
It's like, you know what? I'm gonna drop every day too, and I've been dropping every day for like a minute now.
Okay, in that case, it's like a competition, but a competition that is
A
healthy.
good one,
A,
yeah,
a healthy
yeah,
competition is like, you don't see him as your enemy. You see him as someone as like, oh, this guy is doing one video a day. So it's like, you know, I- I'm gonna be doing the same because I look up to this guy. Like, I wanna have the same vision as him, or like push the same way that he's pushing right
yeah.
now.
Because he wants to make something happen as I want to make something happen. You feel
Exactly,
me? And I'm seeing that I'm lacking something that can easily be done. You feel
hundred
me?
percent.
Like he's dropping every day, you drop every day. Then like
Mm-hmm.
you need to, because eventually all these drops lead somewhere. And as you notice, I noticed that I've been getting followers just because I've been dropping every day. So every day is a new opportunity for more followers.
100%, bro.
Every
Every
day
day
is a
you
new
have
opportunity. Yeah, a
every
golden
day,
ticket to go viral. You
every
feel
day
me?
you have an opportunity to get viral. Like
every
you
day.
don't know which video is gonna be the one that's gonna get you to a point.
Yeah, it'd probably be the one I wouldn't think. You feel me? But out
It's
of
it's
this
al- it's al-
podcast,
it's always that one video that you would never think that it's gonna blow up that ends up blowing up.
yeah,
And that video that you're like, oh, it's so majestic. Like I love it. I love how it looks. I love what I said. It flops.
yeah,
That's just how it is, man. Like it's like you don't control the algorithm.
yeah. You don't.
You
No,
don't
you don't.
control it at all. It's like
Nah.
it's the people that is gonna speak to the content that you're putting out to them.
Yeah, and it's beautiful. Like this video, I feel like I've gotten to a point where I just want to make beautiful things. And I feel like this is one of them. The setting, the weather,
Yeah,
the
bro.
vibes, the person, the guest. You feel me?
Everything
It's like
check
everything is
check.
just yeah. It's
Bro, you
lining up.
look at that. It's like it's
Yeah,
amazing.
that's why I've always felt like, how can we like if you look towards the negative, you will find it. But if you look towards these type of things, you'll be like, wow, it really is a blessing to be here. And I heard DDG say this, bro. He said when you think about like suicide, it's kind of like pointless in a way
It
because
is
we're all gonna
it
go
is
everywhere.
it is
Like
pointless.
we're all gonna die at some point. Like we're all gonna die at some point. So why like kind of speed up that process? What about because there are probably things you enjoy in life. Maybe try to bounce back. You
Yeah,
feel me?
hundred
Even
percent.
though like I won't be in the head of certain people, and I've you feel me? I've always like it's been you feel me because I'm not trying to like bring in like a situation, but
Hmm.
I have had like you feel me a friend or people who've told me they wanted to do it, and you feel me when somebody
No, no. I mean, it's understandable that people get to a point where they want to commit suicide,
yeah
and totally understandable because we all go through times in life where like shit just hits the fan and like everything feels like it's just crumbling on us. I feel like we have all been there, and like I cannot speak on behalf of the people that have wanted to do it because I don't know what type of pain they felt. But I guess my number one piece of advice is to just stop looking at the negative and shift your mind to look at the positive things and the positive aspects of life. Because I would say, from my opinion, it's like the reason why people get to a point where they want to commit suicide is because they're surrounding themselves with negativity from their friends, from their family, from their job, or like just from their mentality, or for like the type of videos that they're consuming, or like the type of content they're consuming. It's just like you get surrounded by negativity, and like whenever, for example, let's say they started watching a video and then about suicide, or about, oh, it's okay to be sad, or it's okay to be like this, or it's okay, and then they end up getting like they end up like adopting that mentality of that person that is sad, and they ended up like that ends up getting engraved into their minds.
yeah
So that's why it's so important to like consume content that it's positive and it's good for you, like content that helps you become a better person, like mentally, financially, socially, and all other aspects, because that's what's gonna help you become a better person. If you consume content that's all about negativity, wars, I don't know, drugs, or like people talking gossip about other people, talking negative about other people, you're slowly gonna adopt that mentality, and your mind is gonna adopt that mentality, and it's gonna slowly like succumb into like that negative state.
yeah. And one thing about that for you page, it be for youing, bro.
For
Like
you, and bro,
it be giving you
if
that content you
if
looking for. You feel what I'm saying? And I've always just felt like if you could have a conversation with somebody to find out like you really do matter. You feel me? And it's not even on uh some like I don't even know if it's corny, but like not in a corny way to say that like if you're listening to this or if you find yourself somebody going through something, you gotta let them know that they matter because the world really
hundred
does
percent,
need you. Like
hundred
you feel
percent.
me? Like just because some people you might not be in a friend group or you can even have an amazing friend group but still feel this way. Like the world does need you, bro. Like we're all gonna go at some point. Why not try to thug it out and just have fun while we're here? Because we're
Hundred percent.
all one thing. One thing is for fact. Two things for certain. If I'm saying that right. Um,
We're trying to say that like there's only two things for sure in life. One is death, and the other is taxes. Okay, I've heard that saying before.
yeah. So like,
Uh,
why not keep
Yes,
on
I know what you're
eating?
trying to say.
Yeah, why not keep on eating your favorite food while you're here? You feel me? Because we're all gonna go.
Isn't that
Everybody.
crazy? Isn't that crazy that like all of these things that we're doing, like at the end of the, I mean, at the end of the day, it will matter, but at the end of the day, we're not gonna be here anymore.
Yeah.
So it's like
It's kind of crazy to think about.
it is crazy, man. It's like all of the things that we're worrying about, like relationships, money, doing this or doing that, like it's not gonna matter at the end of the day. It's really not. It's really not. 'Cause,
Yeah.
like like 100 years are gonna pass by. People are gonna be like on this table, like doing something different. Like they're probably gonna forget about us.
200 years, 300 years from
200
now, like
years.
different people are gonna be at this table. If this table's even here,
If it's even gonna be here, you know.
you feel me? Like, wow, when you really think about it, yeah, that's what I'm thinking to myself, and it makes sense. You feel me? But again, like when I'm not in this person's mind to tell you how to feel, I'm just trying to let you know that you do matter, and we're all gonna go at some point. So why try to speed up that
Yeah, what's
process
our
and
speed
have
up?
fun?
Life is beautiful,
Yeah,
man. Life
yeah,
has so many great things to offer. If you don't see that, it's because you're surrounded by the wrong things. You're surrounded by the wrong people. You're surrounded by the wrong surroundings. Life truly is beautiful, bro. Like it's
really.
100% beautiful, man.
It's a mindset thing, and
It's a mindset, yeah.
what I've heard from somebody, because I did this episode, it's gonna drop with Jason. It's like the mental health episode.
Hmm.
That kind of is kind of what I wanted to dedicate to my friend who passed away. Um, so I wanted to get as much information about the suicide hotline and stuff like that, just to pass it on to people. You feel me?
Hundred
Who
percent,
would
bro.
like no, you feel me?
Super
And
important.
that's gonna drop soon. But what I was thinking about was, this lady told me. She told me you have to be your own advocate. Like you have to be a self help. You have to be an advocate for yourself. You gotta want to
100%.
get better. You feel me? You gotta want to get better. And then you
Like you
start to
cannot act like a
get better.
victim.
Yeah,
I would say that's also one bad trait of people who commit suicide is like they act like victims. Like, they don't have that mentality of like, okay, yes, bad things are happening to me, but what can I do to overcome those problems? They look at it as like, oh, what's happening to me? Why this? Why that? Like, life is just the way it is. Like, I'm just gonna give up and like just let it be. But they don't have that mentality of like wanting to fix themselves and wanting to improve themselves.
yeah. I think at some point it's kind of just easier to like feel me because people go through so many different things. And it's like life is like can be really like harsh on people. You feel me? That's why I try not to like. I try not to like. I don't want anybody to feel dumb for even thinking about doing that shit.
No,
I just
it's
want
not.
you. Yeah,
It's not
yeah. I
about
mean, no,
being.
no, yeah,
It's not
yeah,
about being
yeah,
dumb. Like,
yeah,
I would say like at least someone. I mean, at least like us or like anybody in life has like thought about it at least once.
yeah,
It's all part of life. Because there's so many problems that happen that we cannot even manage at a certain point. But for anybody that's thinking about committing suicide, just know that there's always like a light at the end of the tunnel. There's always like positive. There's always an escape to that.
yeah.
Like committing suicide it's not the solution. It's a temporary solution to wait. What is it? It's
It's a
a
permanent solution to a
it's a
temporary problem.
permanent solution to a temporary problem.
Yeah,
Because if you think about it, in a year, all these problems are gonna go away. Like whatever problem it is that you have right now, 6 months to a year, it's not even gonna matter to you. You're gonna be like, damn, why was I worried so much about this problem? Well, like now it doesn't even like cross my mind at all.
yeah. It'd be like that for a lot of things. You feel like that. I'd be stressing about a lot of things.
Yeah,
I'd be thinking about it. Yo, will this? I'm like, will this matter to me in 10 months from now? 5, even 2? I think a lot of times the answer is no. So it's like I'm trying to figure it
it's
out.
not, bro. It's not like I've heard this saying. It's like if it's not gonna matter in a year, don't even worry about it.
Word. Yeah.
If it's not gonna matter, like why are you still like pondering about it? Like it makes no sense.
Yeah.
And like you also gotta have that mentality of making it happen, or like mentality of like wanting to fix things instead of just like mentality of having a victim. I would
Yeah.
say like if somebody wants to take something away from what we just said, is have the mentality of always fixing problems. Like what can I do to fix this problem? What can I do to solve it? Who can I reach out? Like what is the best move that I can do right now to get out of this shitty situation that I'm in right
Yeah.
now?
Shit like that, bro. That's really what it is. It's a mindset thing. It's
Mindset.
like it's like that's a kind of a skill too. Positivity, being able to like say,
100%.
you know what, bro? Let's how do we fix this?
So you gotta like
Yeah.
filter out like all the negative shit that is like coming into your mind. Like
Yeah.
I mean, it really is a skill at this point, man.
Yeah.
You gotta filter it out,
Yeah, bro.
like know what's good and what's bad for you.
Yeah. Very true, bro. So the time lapse on this video, that word
Oh, man.
fucking me up. Lapse. The time whatever of that
Yeah,
video,
time lapse. Yeah,
yeah, it's gonna be sick. Like it's gonna be mad.
you
tough.
gotta put a video where like you're showing like the first clip
Yeah.
that you made to like now, like slowly, like it's like the night is like succumbing and things like that.
Yeah, bro. Man, nice, bro. You see the video?
It's so funny, bro.
Stage. I'm gonna put it right here.
15 years.
Put it over there.
We shared the stage 15 years.
Cause I'm so excited and so like pumped about the rivalry, bro.
The same two guys all the time.
And it's like he doesn't give a single fuck.
He's gonna eat 11.
He just admires the food, bro.
Sí, sí. Una realidad linda.
Piers Morgan is like, yeah, you go, bro.
Cheers. Sí, sí. History of football. And we share this stage 15 years.
I'm dead, bro. I'm dead, bro.
I think it's
I'm dead, bro. You gotta put a clip on that.
I got to put it right there.
You gotta put it, bro.
Bro.
You gotta put it,
So what
bro.
happened was we were talking the last 14 minutes but with no audio, which comes sometimes when you don't have the greatest setup or like you're like not. I don't know what happened honestly. The mics were recording everything.
Yeah, I don't know why. Just like I don't know where it stopped recording the audio.
It was so
Because it was plugged into the phone and the mic was on. I mean, it was only towards the end that it started turning off.
Yeah.
But it should have picked up the audio at the beginning.
Yeah. So I guess that's you feel me. I guess maybe you shouldn't shut them out.
It happens. It happens, bro. It happens. It's what it is. So part of the process, you know.
Yeah. But at
Bumpy
least,
road.
yeah, at least we got like all that other time. You feel me?
Yeah, we got really great
If that would have
brick
happened the
clips.
whole podcast,
Oh,
damn, that would have been pissed. You feel me?
It's okay, bro.
You feel me? We were talking about a lot of tracks though. You guys missed out on. It was okay. It's pretty fun. What was the last thing we were talking about?
We're talking about
Oh, being financially free.
being financially free.
I feel like that was a very.
Oh yeah. About like what is your ultimate goal?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. I would say like my ultimate goal is to become financially free. You know,
Yeah.
I'd be like, it's gonna take me 5 to 10 years, but you know, I wanna get to a point where like when I have kids, I don't have to like be working a full-time job or like be working like a job to be able to sustain them. I just want to be able to spend time with them and raise them to the lessons that I've been taught all throughout my life.
Yeah. It's very important because we were talking about it before. Like when we didn't have the audio, it was a science. He was breaking it down to a science. It was beautiful. Like the way we were saying, you feel me? But it's okay. We have
It happens, bro. It happens,
yeah,
bro.
bro. It's
It
hard.
happens.
I was saying the same thing. To be able to like help somebody at any time, or like free myself from this like you feel me? This cycle of like you feel me? Just trying to build some generational wealth for like my family. You feel me?
100%.
And just being able to help somebody at the drop of like a coin. You feel me? Be able to change somebody's life. Like somebody's like, whether me or my family, somebody's behind on rent or something. It's like you can just help them.
Yeah, you gotta help those people around you. Those people
Yes.
that helped you get to where you are right now.
Yeah, at some
Support you.
point, when that happens, like when you like blow up on what you want to do, you have so much money you don't know what to do with it. So imagine somebody on the street like just struggling bad for money, like they don't know, they're like, no, let me hit a victim.
It's gonna get to a point where like you know you can help them. And, like
Yeah.
it's not even gonna hurt you a bit.
And not one
It's
bit.
not gonna hurt you one
feel
bit.
me? So why not? Why not help
not?
you? Feel me? That's just beautiful.
You know, you've been blessed by God. Why not bless other people the same way? You know,
Yeah, that's something that's beautiful to me, bro.
give blessings that you got from God, and then you do it like through God.
Yeah, I heard Bryson Tiller say, and since then I started saying it in my prayers too, like God, like let me like bless me so I can be a blessing unto others. That's why I started to say, bro. You feel me? So yeah, that's one of those things, bro. That's why I really love this too.
It's gonna happen, bro. It's gonna happen,
amen,
bro.
bro. Just gotta keep
It is going to happen. It's not if it's gonna happen. It's when it's gonna happen.
It's a win, big one. It's always like.
So it's always a win, bro. Like
It's
you
always
should
a
never
win.
have that doubt. Like, you know, is this gonna happen or not? You can never doubt it, bro. Because if you doubt it, that's when you know that you lost, bro.
Like it's just always win, bro. Win. Win. Till it turns into win.
And also, it's which one?
Remember that song with K-Dot? Kendrick Lamar and J-Rock? Win.
I feel like I might have heard a little clip of that once.
That shit's fire, bro.
Yeah.
Win to win.
But also, it's also very important to be patient, you know.
Yeah.
Cause like like you know it's gonna happen, but like you gotta just like remain locked in, as they were saying, you know. But just like continue with it, like being means perfection and consistent, like being patient and consistent, bro.
But do you have any final words for people?
Stay consistent, remain grateful, humble, help other people, and just remain positive with anything, friends, relationships, content, anything, man.
Yeah.
And you, bro? How about you? Final words?
I'm gonna catch y'all on the next one.
Until the next episode.
I was gonna say consistency and positive mindset, and take consistent actions every day to making your dreams become reality are really something big. You feel me?
Slow and steady steps.
Yeah, bro. If you can't take, we're all scared about how we're gonna get to the final product, but just take small and steady steps. Yeah.
100%, bro.
Oh yeah. And I want to thank you for being on the show.
Thank you so much for inviting me, bro. This was like, it's always good when I hang out with you. We always have like some great topics, man. I always enjoy it, man. It's always.
Dude, it's always a great time, bro.
Appreciate it, bro. Thank you so much for inviting me.
Yeah, and we definitely, bro. I definitely gonna have you on again.
Bro,
It was like
definitely.
mad.
Definitely. We gotta make more videos like this, man.
Yeah, bro. It was really, bro. Like the things you were saying too, bro. Like people are gonna like. It's gonna be amazing. You know how much clips are coming out?
Oh.
And just because of like, and it's beautiful because you're not like we're not recording full clips. But clips happen just because shit is like mad turn.
Yeah, it just happens.
Yeah, bro. It's mad nice, bro. But yeah, man, it's been another episode. It's been an amazing episode. You feel me, my boy Harby?
Amazing, 100%. Nice view, you know.
Yeah, nice view.
Nice scenery, everything, man.
Y'all gonna see the time lapse. I'm gonna put it on right now. Yo, probably should be seeing it right now. It's mad nice. You feel me? Mad nice. And yeah, bro. Two more memories, more podcasts, and to getting out of the rat race, bro. To becoming financially free.
Amen, bro. Amen.
Yeah, bro.
Slow and steady steps.
Yeah. Thank you, bro. Again,
Thank you, bro. Appreciate it, man.
We'll talk again, bro. And now we are out.
On to the next one.
Sheesh.